Magdalena Typa, and I am representing National Contact Point for Financial Instruments of the European Union programs. It's my pleasure to meet you today and say a few words how to gain from the EU financial instruments. Firstly, I would like to give you a snapshot of what the financial instruments are. As you probably know, the European Union is facing serious challenges like economic recovery or Green Deal or digital transformation, and therefore EU's policymakers are seeking ways to maximize the effectiveness of the EU budget when supporting policy objectives. And the right response are financial instruments because of their effectiveness and because of their efficiency. And financial instruments are a dedicated delivery tool to provide financial support to achieve EU policy goals. And mainly they are offered in the form of loans, guarantees, and equity financing. And the financing is dedicated from EU budget under centrally managed EU programs. Finally, financing is provided by domestic financial intermediaries who are offering funding from their own resources to final recipients. The financing may be offered in the form of loans, leasing, equity financing, and all known financing forms. Majority of Polish financial institutions that are acting as financial intermediaries are providing financing from their own resources that is covered by guarantee finance from EU budget. And depending on the program, the financing is provided. Different groups of recipients can gain from the financial instruments. For example, final recipients are defined as small and medium-sized enterprises under COSME program, or companies that are innovative under the Horizon 2020 framework program, or if you are a microenterprise or enterprise acting in a social economy, then you can apply for a loan under EASY program for employment and social innovation. Small and medium-sized enterprises acting in creative sectors are enabled to apply for a loans under a Creative Europe program, and all size companies, both SMEs, mid-caps and large companies facing lack of liquidity due to COVID-19 may apply for loans collateralized with Pan-European Guarantee Fund. Due to the fact that the guarantees are offered from public funds from EU budget, financial intermediaries are asked to offer preferential additionalities to final beneficiaries, to final recipients. Such additionalities may take form of reduced collateral requirements or increased amounts of financing that are offered to companies, or financing is offered on longer period, or companies are asked to make smaller own contribution, or are even able to receive loans without own contribution, or financing is offered on lowered interest and fee and commissions, or financial institutions are able to finance more risky sectors like, for example, startups. As guarantees from centrally managed EU programs are not state aid, but should comply with state aid rules, there are simplified procedures to apply for a loan with guarantee from EU funds. So far, almost 70,000 Polish entrepreneurs have benefited from financial instruments under EU programs from the previous perspective. They have gained over 11 billion zlotys, and it is worth underlining that still more than 10 billion zlotys of preferential financing is available for Polish entrepreneurs. And it is also worth underlining that financing is offered currently by more than 20 financial institutions for Polish companies. And it is such financing is offered by commercial banks, leasing companies, loan funds, and special purpose vehicles. Financing for the final recipients is offered in the form of bank credit or loans or private debt or leasing or sureties or equity financing. As regards products financing business activity that are currently available, it's worth to mention offer available in 20 banks cooperating with BGK under COSME program that are offering working capital loans and investment loans in the amount of up to 600,000 zlotys. 5 banks cooperating with BGK under Creative Europe program are offering financing up to 8.4 million zlotys for companies that are operating in creative sector. Apart those financial institutions that are cooperating and with BGK and offering guarantee from EU funds indirectly, there is also a few financial institutions that are cooperating directly with the European Investment Funds, and due to guarantee offered by EIF, are able to finance companies on better terms. For example, Bank PKO SA is offering working capital loans and investment loans for SMEs up to 3 million euros with a guarantee under COSME program. Industry Development Agency is currently offering loans up to 10 million zlotys for companies that are facing trouble caused by COVID-19. And TISE Loan Fund is offering up to 1.4 million zlotys loans for companies that are operating in social sector. Apart from banking and loan funds offer, companies operating in Poland are able to gain from EU financial instruments offered by leasing companies. For example, PKO Leasing, Deutsche Leasing are offering leasing transactions and leasing loans under COSME or Innofin program. And depending on the company, the amount of leasing is from 150,000 zlotys even up to 13 million zlotys. There is a group also of leasing companies cooperating with BGK under Pan-European Guarantee Fund that are offering leasing transactions and leasing loans for the purpose of purchase of machinery, equipment, tools in the amount up to 600,000 zlotys. For those companies that are looking for equity financing, there is also an offer prepared by 6 special purpose vehicles that are offering equity in the amount of $500,000 zlotys up to 20, even up to 25 million euros, depending on the venture capital or private equity fund. And such an offer is dedicated especially to companies that are implementing new technologies or developing IT solutions or are representing fast-growing sectors. The offer is available both for startups and existing companies. Innovative companies employing up to 500 employees are able to apply for private debt in CVI that is offering private debt in the amount of 30 million zlotys. And there is another interesting offer secured with EU guarantee. These are sureties offered by Pol Fund, which is a guarantee fund that is offering guarantees in the amount of 528,000 zlotys for the purpose of contract collateral or advance payment guarantee or deposit guarantee or financing in other financial institutions. If you have any questions or would like to find more detailed information on the offer I have already mentioned, please contact us, which means National Contact Point for Financial Instruments of the EU programs, as we are acting as a one-stop shop for the information on the financial instrument of all the EU programs. And although we are appointed by the Polish government, we operate within the Polish Bank Association structure, and we offer informational and promotional support across the whole country, of course, free of charge. You can contact us via email, or you can also contact us by networking platform that is active through the whole summit, or you can just meet us at the summit directly. Thank you very much for your attention, and you are welcome to ask any questions. Thank you very much.